Alright, what's going on, guys? Today's not going to be a long video. I just got out of the gym from hitting abs. Rolo, you don't have abs yet. Yeah, I know. So we're just going to do a quick physique check-in. It is officially 2 weeks. I probably don't look much different, obviously, but just let me know. Going to do a quick physique check, obviously, and then we're going to do a little weight check-in as well, and then I'm going to talk about body types. This ain't going to be a long video, but it is going to be an interesting one, especially if you want know a little bit more information, if you don't know what like body type you are or like stuff like that. But I'll get into that in a minute. We're going to do a physique check. Alright. This is me relaxed. Flexed. Alright, vacuum time. If you don't know how to do a vacuum, you literally push all the air out. And suck in. I don't think that was my best one, but whatever. I'll probably put a side-by-side comparison from like the first week I started or something, I don't know. Just to give you a little bit of, if you can see any difference, you let me know. I'll show you a little bit of back, if I have one. Alright, now let's do physique check. .4. Alright. I figured I'd clock in a little bit differently. I clocked in at like 186.2 this morning. Now let's talk about body types, guys. I'm going to show you a picture of how I looked in like 5th grade going into 6th grade right here. As you can see, I was a little bit of a butterball there. And then there's another one I have. You can see this is a little bit of a butterball. That was like 6th grade going into 7th. I didn't get no like PS3 or Xbox or anything whenever I was in middle school, so I never really got into video games at all. My dad got me a bench for like my birthday when I was in middle school. So when I was in middle school, I wanted to lose weight, obviously, because I was always a little bit of like a fat kid, and so I wanted to lose weight. And my dad got me that bench, and I just started working out, hitting bench. I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger at that time, and then this is what I looked like in like 8th grade, which is definitely completely different. Obviously, I'm growing up, so it's gonna change. My body type's gonna change, but also like pretty freaking good, pretty little jacked there, you know. I mean, look at that back. It's pretty good for a little 8th grade kid. But I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger. I also got this book. This book is what we're going to be talking about a lot today. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding. I loved this book in middle school. It really helped me out. It's really good. It talks about body types, which we're going to talk about too. But if you don't have this book, you should really get this book. I used to freaking love Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. I really did. And I also love watching Pumping Iron. Pumping Iron is a really great documentary. You should definitely watch it. Alright. Now, if you can see there, whenever I was a kid, I obviously had like a rounder stature. I had a circular face. And so that was just kind of my body type. It's still kind of how my body type is now. Obviously, I work out and go to the gym and stuff. But I have more like an oval face, right? I have a big rib cage, like it's harder for me to get a thin waist. That's no excuse at all, but this is just, I'm explaining body types. So if that's kind of you, it's like it's easy for you to gain muscle, but it's harder for you to lose fat, then I'd probably say you're more of a endomorph. And that's just exactly what I described. An ectomorph, there's 3 body types. An ectomorph is somebody who has like maybe sort of triangle face or like a longer face, good jawline. They are very skinny though. It's harder for them to gain muscle. It's easy for them to lose fat, you know, has a high metabolism, is a very lengthy person. That's your kind of classic ectomorph. And then a mesomorph is somebody like I would consider Alex Eubank mesomorph, which is somebody that has a triangle stature, just has a very thin waist, broad shoulders, easy for them to gain muscle, easy for them to lose fat. They have great genetics, great jawline, you know. And then endomorph, someone like me, which I consider myself, is obviously somebody that has like a circular face, a wider build. And obviously this by no means has any reason why you shouldn't work out or why you think like you can't look a specific way, because I mean, for endomorphs, you're not really supposed to like, it's hard for you to get abs, yes, but you can. Like, there's no excuses at all. This just, I feel like people don't really talk about enough, is genetics. And so if you are like one of these people, if this is describing you, then that's good. I hope it helped you out. You definitely should have a more specific routine on how you work out and stuff, or how you eat, because everybody's genetics is different. How you are going to look is different. And one of the things that I've been doing recently is comparing myself to how I used to look beforehand. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not comparing myself to somebody else. I'm comparing myself to myself. Because right now, I'm just trying to look better than how I used to look, if that makes sense. I think you should never compare yourself to someone like Alex Eubank, which obviously has probably just different genetics than you. And he's on gear now, too. So you should never compare yourself to somebody. Obviously, just try to compare yourself, take photos of yourself just to look, see where you're at, you know. But that's pretty much all I got in this video. If you haven't seen Pumping Iron, definitely recommend it. If you haven't read this book, I definitely recommend it. And that's pretty much it. I'll probably have another video and try to post more later this week. But